Nazi groups. But after he tweeted and gave a national message saying that we need to unify and be against anything that goes against our country and hate, but that wasn't enough to condemn them there. And then even after he named them, that still wasn't good enough for him. But will they actually change their tactics? I doubt it. I just think this is their modus operandi. This is the way that they are going to do business. And politics has always been a little bit sticky, but man, all-time lows, making up things, fabricating things, serving themselves. That's why the draining the swamp really sounded so amazing, because it needs to be drained. It needs to be worked. But there's so much corruption in the mainstream media. It's sad. It sickens me to hear it. And I understand Donald Trump's obsession, almost tweeting daily against the fake news. Because they don't change their ways. And unless you denounce them, because to me, if you don't denounce them, they're the ones that fuel and exacerbate these hate groups and tie him directly into them. That's why we're having so many of the problems around the country, and these groups like Hillary Clinton's group. You don't think that they are really enjoying the statues, enjoying the neo-Nazis and enjoying that, because it helps them. We're going to paint him into this corner because they were saying it during the election and post-election, that Donald Trump was linked to all of those hate groups, that he was one of them. People were already saying it. People are still saying it. It's just it didn't stick enough. He was the president. He wasn't being impeached. Oh, you get these snowflake CEOs that distance themselves off this task force that Donald Trump dismantled. You don't need them. He doesn't need them. He tried to reach out, and this is their way of denouncing their president. They're turning their back on a president that will go down, in my opinion, as being one of the best pro-American presidents that we've seen in a long time, because he's brave enough, he's strong enough to be able to stand up against the lying, cheating, mischievous machine called the media that was in love with Barack Hussein Obama for 8 years and still love him long time. Yep, that's the media. They loved him. He could do no wrong. He was as Sean Hannity called him, their Messiah. And there's a lot of people that looked at Barack that way. That was my Messiah. No. He was just a man. And he had a interesting point of view of the world, and it was lead from behind. You didn't build it. You didn't do that. And I disagreed. Yes, we did build it. And yes, we can. A lot of people forget the hope and change speech. Oh, you remembered it. Well, how much hope and change did Barack Hussein Obama bring to you? Other than you felt amazing during the speech and had a tear in your eye and a tear in your beer. Not a whole lot, did he? That's why I still wrestle with what in the world are they going to put in that museum in Chicago when they open up his library that they're trying to get open quick. What will be celebrated? What are the grand achievements? Running us further into debt, depleting our military, more terrorism, more race baiting, more divisions. And then where he blew in from Chicago, the death capital, they call it the mini Afghanistan, mini Fallujah. Thank you, Barack. Thanks for uniting us. Thanks for bringing this country back together in a big way. He had a great opportunity. He failed, and I've said it repeatedly, and he still fails. because he's getting off on the Hillary Clinton deal with the resistance group. Can't support the president in anything that he does or our country. And you know what? Who comes out on the losing end every single time? You and I, the American people. The good American people that make this country work every single day, that go to work, pay their taxes, and are fighting for that American dream. That's who suffers from it. And the politicians, a lot of them, they just care about getting reelected. The swamp still needs to be drained. There's still a lot of, we talked about alligators. There's a lot of gators in the media, a lot of gators in Washington. We need to pray for our president. We need to pray for our leadership. We got a lot of problems that need solutions, and we need them to be able to think clearly, intelligently, thoughtfully, and all of these things. By the way, this is the common sense that we bring each and every day. If you love the show, please share the show on social media, emails, phone calls, and your station doesn't carry it. Let them know about For the People by sharing our website at forthepeopleshow.com. Both hours 1 and 2 via podcast are always available for you. Become a member, won't you? Become a supporter today at forthepeopleshow.com. Keith Allen saying all the best. May God bless.